これからは私が天に立つ。全武力を知れ、波動の90。黒棺、終わりだ。落ちてゆくがいい。惑い、乱れて、砕け散れ。ブリーチ、ブレイブソウルズ。
Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls tier list. And today we are going to be updating the Spirits Are Forever With You and Can't Ferry Your Own World tier list that I've already had worked on a good couple months prior to pretty much when we got Spirits Are Forever With You round 3 and have updated it even before the release of the banner. So since we literally have 4 new characters to pretty much add to the list, I figure we may as well update it and then wait for the next 2 banners for the last of the Beyond Bankai characters to come out and then update it once again. But for now, let's just go ahead and get started by taking a look at the actual list again and see what we have to update. So yeah, starting off with power, I don't see anything that we need to update. Maybe I can rank Hikone a bit higher than Shinji just because of the fact that his value did go up a lot because of the fact that he has the disabler in IT, but theoretically speaking, he does not have the same damage output as Shinji and also has a bit of a weaker second strong attack compared to Shinji. So there is that to take into consideration, so I think it's good to leave it unchecked as is. Ginjo being above Shinsui works. I think there's no problems here. Technique, I think it's good enough as is. The reason why I still have Halibel above Mayuri despite having a bit of an outdated kit is literally just because she pretty much out damages Mayuri and at least has killer to pretty much use in IT, whereas Mayuri has a very good kit. He can still be used in just about every content in the game, but for IT he's not really gonna be the best tech unit to use overall just because he is going to be lacking damage and we just have way better tech characters to use overall. Speed, I don't think there are literally any complaints about this. Maybe I could rank Seinosuke a bit higher, but I think it's fine as is. I don't really like the fact that Seinosuke has the old 40% shave attack, so pretty much my reason why he's literally ranked low on the list. Mind though, I'll make one small little adjustment, and that is going to be ranking Shunsui above Shinji just because of the fact of the matter that my opinion changed. I still think that Shinji has way higher multipliers over Shunsui, but Shunsui just has a way better kit, plus the fact that he has Enervator with Guard Break just makes him overall a much safer unit to play as. And honestly, it's like, what? Shinji has the 20% Berserker buff to Captains and full stamina damage boost. He's only missing out like 40%, and honestly, 40% Berserker with weakening, I think he'll do just fine regardless. And Tsuruchi, I don't know, would I rank her higher than Hikone? I don't even know. Let me know. I think I'm probably gonna leave it unchecked as is. I think mine is okay to go. Heart, honestly speaking, with the fact that we are getting a Stern Ritter GQ, honestly, I think I'm just gonna rank Yama a bit higher over this Beyond Resurrection Grimmjow, because realistically speaking, this Grimmjow is pretty garbage, but that's it. That's literally the only changes I'm going to be making to this tier list. And with that being said and done, let's go ahead and rank the new characters. So starting off with Spirits Are Forever With You round 4, which is what we got on New Year's celebration. Spirits Are Forever With You Retsu, and Spirits Are Forever With You Beyond Bankai Kenpachi, because we should be getting another Spirits Are Forever With You Kenpachi by the time we get to the actual canonical Spirits Are Forever With You characters. But anyways, let's start off with Retsu because she is pretty much the easiest to rank. So yeah, this character, easily one of the best tech characters in the game, and I'd still argue that she competes with being numero uno best character of the game alongside 6th Anniversary Aizen, which in my opinion she does surpass Aizen. Now, you guys can take it any way for granted and still say that 6th Anniversary Aizen is way better than Retsu because he has a way more perfected kit and even is still very good to use despite only doing 20% less damage. And you guys would be right, but in my opinion, in terms of being the overall better damage dealer, it still goes to her despite not having the 960 into homing vortex, because let's get into it. So yeah, for starters, she has strong attack reaches time of minus 12%. Now the first thing is that she only has a holo killer, so no double killers. So yeah, Aizen still has a bit more utility in that, can be used in 2 weeks of guild quests, while Retsu only in 1. Well, you can still use her for a ranged holo, just saying, because she has a very strong soul bomb. But getting back into the rest of the skills, Frenzy +2, Havoc at 20%, full stamina damage boost 20%, Berserker 20, and even has Marauder with weakened defense. You can use her for extreme co-op and everything else that has enemies that have melee resistance and also has guard break incorporated into that one skill. Her having weakened defense makes it so that way she still has one of the hardest hitting nukes in the game, as it's basically close to bombardment as soon as you get the unit to T20 and give her full stamina damage boost, as well as another weakened defense. You can literally stack double weakened defense on this character and get a very good clean sub 1 on both melee and ranged holo GQ and get the job done just fine, because she does have weakening, and with this character it's very easy to get very high scores in guild quests, on top of being a very hard hitter and having a very strong nuke in and of itself. She has weakening and drain on her entire kit, with the third strong attack that is a charge AoE in front. But let's get into the rest of the stuff. The actual innate skills, she even has an additional reduced strong attack cooldown of 6%, as well as medic and sprinter +1. So this character has by far the fastest cooldowns that we could ever possibly see for when it comes to the SA1 and the SA2. Only the SA3 takes a bit longer to get back, just because it is a healing attack, so it does take slightly longer, and with the innate skill being a thing, it does help reduce the amount of cooldown that this third strong attack has overall. In the kit, it's very similar to 6th Anniversary Aizen, where she has a 3k length beam with a 10-20 width, so it's exactly the same as Aizen, and matter of fact, it's an even better strong attack than Aizen, just because it's not split into 2 phases where it does the first hit and then does the other. Like, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys that have played as him know what I'm talking about. The SA2 can be a bit iffy for a lot of people, but in my opinion, it's not that bad, since she has Frenzy +2, because it is the same SA2 that Noel and Christmas Toshiro have. It is the ranged collision vortex pushback attack. It is basically the same SA2 that those characters have, as well as Tokinara and Power Hikone. Normally, it's not the best strong attack, and the 960 into homing is a better SA2, but this is still good regardless, because it means that 1, you're still going to be doing a crap ton of damage. 2, you have a very stupidly high chance of being able to inflict either weakening or drain on the actual second strong attack, and you'll be able to heal up even faster that way. Like, it's not that bad as people may make it out to be. And the best part about it is that the strong attack was designed just so that way it doesn't keep you locked into place for that long compared to most characters. Like, it's by far the fastest out of all the vortex pushback attacks that we actually have in the game. It only takes like a second, and then you're basically able to move again, which is very damn good. And then the SA3 is basically the same as 5th Anniversary Ichigo, Spirits Are Forever With You Shunsui, and the Machine Society Nemu. It is a charged distant AoE attack, 840 into 1080 radius. It's very strong, and because this character has Frenzy +2 with a lot of the other skills, like full stamina damage boost and Berserker 20, the third strong attack is literally the equivalent of a freaking soul bomb. That's how freaking strong it is. And in IT, you're guaranteed to one-shot the mobs just fine, because this character is that strong, making her by far the strongest character in the game. My only nitpicks with it is the fact that she doesn't have resistances against any other types of status element, but because she does heal back, I can pretty much understand why they went for that. And the SA2 could have been a bit better, but you know what? It is what it is. But other than that, this character is very easy to classify on the tier list. In terms of the rank, easily number 1 of tech. Easily number 1. I don't think there are literally any complaints about this one. This is just very easy to rank up. So, yeah. Up next is the Beyond Bankai version of Kenpachi, which is a PvP character. So, yeah, but that being said, they finally made him good even outside of PvP and actually has a lot more value than what meets the eye, because let's just go ahead and get into it. So he has damage reduction of 16% and has Captain Killer, so you can use him for the melee Captain Weak for guild quests. Not Captain Weak, you guys get the point. I'm just so used to saying weeks for guild quests, it's like it's so annoying. But anyways, he is the very first ever character to come with Flurry +2 that is not in arena. So like for PvE, he's gonna have Flurry +2 at all times, and that's it. He doesn't have a bruiser, but honestly, Flurry +2 is literally the equivalent of almost having Flurry with a 50% bruiser. If not, that just scales a bit higher than Flurry with 50% bruiser. But yeah, he also has Last Ditch on his actual 6-star skill, Poise, Sprinter +1, Star Barrier +10, Berserker 60, Brave Battle Counter 20%, basically the same skill that Ugram has, and has Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility and can also prevent Last Ditch in Brave battles. So basically this is a PvP character that ignores every single invincible PvP character but is not invincible himself. So like they made him balanced for a good reason, to the point that he just one-shots but is also pretty much a glass shard in PvP, and for what it is, it works. It actually works because he can actually kill the Yamamotos in PvP, but if you have per se a 5-5 Chad with 300 defense, it's basically game over for this Kenpachi. But anyways, the Sultry, he has Guard Break and is also immune to paralysis and weakening. That is perfect. That is very insane because you can use him in PvE just fine. You don't have to worry about breaking guards, and for GQ, it's perfect. It's perfect because we literally have paralysis pools for Captain GQ, and that is literally what you would want on him, and him being immune to weakening makes it even better because he can just basically say screw you to Ugram, Yamamoto, and just be good. He's not going to be able to, you know, be immune to Drain, but honestly, that's not even that much problematic, I'm going to be honest with you guys. But yeah, the attacks, you kind of don't really need to know what the strong attacks have because it's an ad-based character, but yeah, the radius is the standard 375 radius in front. SA1 is the 625 radius AoE distant attack. It's a new one, so yeah. Just take into perspective Tag Team Renji's SA2, but take away the Havoc. It's literally 625 radius. Or better yet, just take into consideration Fierce Battle Ulquiorra's second strong attack, except instead of being a Vacuum Vortex attack, it's literally just a direct 120% mag attack and doesn't lock you into place, so yeah. And then the second strong attack is a Lunge, 725 radius, and then the third strong attack is 1000 radius. So yeah, the Lunge is basically the same as this technique 1000-year blower Yamamoto, and the same as Spirits Are Forever With You Yoruichi and this brand new Arena Halibel. So like that's all you guys really need to know about this character. Like he's just a PvP powerhouse, and for PvE he's also very good while also having some overall good usage in Captain GQ. So where am I going to place this Kenpachi right here? Because this guy actually has Guard Break and is actually pretty decent to use. So if I'm being 100% honest, this is a bit of a tough one because this is a NAD character at the end of the day, so I don't know where to rank this guy. He's definitely gonna go under Shunsui and Shinji, but I don't know about being above Hikone because Hikone can still clear faster than this Kenpachi. Square, we're gonna rank him above Hikone. He does have Guard Break. I also have Ginjo right here that has Guard Break and is ranged. Although the only difference is that Kenpachi is melee and Ginjo is ranged. That's kind of literally the main differentiating factor. So, you know what? It is what it is. You guys are free to agree and disagree in the comment section down below. I'll take any type of criticism needed. So yeah, it's just, Kenpachi is hard to rank. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing that he's just okay for PvE, but like not the best, so there's that. But then again, mind in general for the Spirits Are Forever With You and Counter Emerald characters outside of Shunsui and Shinji, they're pretty much weak. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a given fact. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to Spirits Are Forever With You round 5. And this one is also going to be very easy to rank because we have Beyond the Bankai version of Yoruichi, which doesn't really look like a Beyond the Bankai character, but we'll take it for what it is. I understand what they went for this character, and I'm completely fine with it. But anyways, this character is insane because she has a lot of stuff going for her. She has weakening on her entire kit. Unfortunately, she did not get double status elements, which is a bit unfortunate because let's say the enemies get weakening resistance, she won't be the best in terms of, you know, just being a hard character to play as. But that being said, what she brings to the table is still insane because she has Frenzy +1 with a Berserker of 40% while having full stamina damage boost of 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Devastation at 40%, even has Element Reversal, which is a pretty nice little neat gimmick that she has, because if she gets hit by any enemy that inflicts a status element, she'll basically be able to reflect it back at that said enemy and also heal herself back up to a certain percentage of health, which is actually pretty nice. But the main two skills to take into consideration is the fact that she has the status ailment Spiritual Pressure boost of 80% and also has increased status ailment chance against Mind Attribute enemies. It doesn't say Mind Attribute Oronkars, it doesn't say Mind Attribute Soul Reaper enemies, it doesn't say Mind Attribute No Affiliation enemies, and it doesn't say Mind Attribute Hollow enemies. It's literally going to be against every single Mind mob in the game. She will literally have a built-in disabler against anything that is a Mind mob. If you're a Mind mob, you're getting weakened just like that, unless you have weakening immunity, which is actually insane. And she even has the 80% SP buff that the likes of Spirits Are Forever With You Kisuke has, and even the Christmas Noel, making her by far a very savage character to use, which is absolutely insane. And in terms of the innate skills, she has Marauder, meaning that she can actually be used in extreme co-op just like Retsu, and she literally has Guard Break and Nullify melee resistance just like Retsu. I'm sorry if I forgot to explain what Marauder was on when I was talking about Retsu, but you guys get the gist of it. And she even has a 20% stamina recovery to herself and all of her party members, meaning that this character is just going to be very stupidly valuable in terms of getting the health back. Let's say you get hit, don't worry about that. Literally move to the next portion of the map and you'll get your stamina back as well as the rest of your party members, which is actually pretty damn nice. Now that being said, while this Yoruichi is very stacked in terms of the overall skills that she provides, unfortunately they decided to not give her a god tier kit. But that said kit isn't even terrible. Like, it's a very good kit and it's not something that you would literally underestimate, because let's take a look at it. The SA1 is a 750 radius AoE distant attack with 120% mag. It's basically Art Book Ichigo's SA1, but again, without being a vacuum vortex. It's a straight up 120% mag strong attack, which is very good. She is just going to be able to kill all the mobs and not be locked into place. The SA2, 870 radius lunge, the same one as Technique Yamamoto, and the SA3 is 1200 radius full screen. And let's take a look at the similarities, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? She has the exact same kit as the Spirits Are Forever With You Kenpachi. That is very interesting to know, because she got that SA1 exactly from Kenpachi, and because she has Havoc, it's literally 750 radius in front, and also has the insane lunge, and also has a full screen third strong attack. So this character, she is very easy to rank. Literally #1 of hearts. Like, her having Marauder, having that much stacked skills just make her by far the overall best heart character for the Spirits Are Forever With You characters. And in terms of, you know, being a heart unit, she's literally the second best heart unit that we have in the game, right behind Aizen now. Yoruichi does outdamage Aizen, but unfortunately, unlike Retsu, where she has a very similar kit to Aizen, she doesn't have that, which is why she's basically going to be the second best unit to use for heart. So yeah. And in terms of being an Aronker killer, sorry to say this, but Shuhei pretty much is no longer the best anymore. Which is sad, because Shuhei is literally a favorite character of mine thanks to the Can't Fear Unknown novel, but it is what it is. It's a gacha game, and over time, units are just gonna be getting replaced, and we always get new ones. It's literally the nature of the game. And then up next is the NAD character of the banner, being Beyond the Bankai Soi Fon, and this one actually looks like a Beyond the Bankai character. But anyways, this character, she is a no affiliation killer and was literally made to be used for guild quests, which is actually insane, but she is still a very good character regardless, because let's take a look at what she has. She has Flurry +1 with an overall bruiser of 40% while having normal attack damage of 20% on the actual soul trait, so basically being 60%, and also has the power attribute Captain normal attack damage of +20%. This girl literally has the same exact multipliers as Spirits Are Forever With You Jushiro. Like, hold on, I have Jushiro right here. See this? It's exactly the same, completely copy and pasted, but that's not all. Let's just get into the rest. She can even boost on her second strong attack. She has paralysis and poison on her entire kit, even has poise, strong attack reaches time of -12%, enhancer, and multi-barrier +2. This character is absolutely insane in terms of being a NAD character, and oh boy, I wish that she were a ranged character, because if she were a ranged character, then she'd be perfect, but I can understand why they decided to make her a melee character. It's literally to give us a melee booster for no affiliation GQ. Considering Masaki was completely nerfed for the melee version of no affiliation, this Soi Fon was pretty much needed to be melee, and I can understand what they went for. So yeah, the innate skills, she even has fire immunity, so just like that for guild quests, it's perfect. And just like Kenpachi having Guard Break on the innate skills, she also has it on the actual innate skills as well, while also having Sprinter +1. Very, 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 very good. But in terms of the kit, I must say that it's not exactly the best in terms of being a NAD character, but it's okay for what it is, because let's get into it. The NAD string, same string as Kenpachi, 375 radius. Only difference is that compared to Kenpachi, where the last hit is split into 2 attacks, hers isn't, so it's literally a standard normal attacking string. That's all you really need to know. The SA1 is a 2500 length beam. It's basically with an 850 width, so if we compare the strong attack, it's literally the same as this Spirit Society Shad right here. So yeah, that's where she basically got the SA1. The SA2 is an 800 AoE distant attack, basically the same as Masaki, and then the third strong attack is 100 radius into 675. It's literally the same exact SA3 as this Canfield Grimjaw right here, as well as Arena Momo. Considering it's a NAD unit, it's not that bad, but my only minor nitpick about this character is the fact that she didn't pick up Long Reach as an actual 6-star skill, and she did not get the Walking Vortex like Retsu, Fierce Battle Renji, and all the other characters that have it. But like, that's it. That's my only complaint about this, but other than that, this character is very, 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 very stacked, and I do think that this character is a lot stronger than Ginjo. So where am I going to rank the character? Well, I can definitely say for a fact that it's going to go above Shunsui. But as for, you know, being above or below Ginjo, let's just leave it above Ginjo. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I still prefer Ginjo over Soi Fon, just because of the fact that it's a range character, but Soi Fon still has a lot more stuff going for her, and heck, she even has poise, so there's that to keep into mind. And again, the multi-barrier can help out a lot. It really just depends on personal preference. So yeah, honestly, yo, this time around it was a bit hard to rank the NAD characters because I just didn't know where to place them, but the SP ones, it was a lot easier to rank. And that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. As long as we're very respectful, we can just talk about it and, you know, just be on good terms. Like, honestly, there's no need to be toxic. At the end of the day, opinions are opinions. This is mainly a tier list meant for PvE, and yeah, basically, that's all you guys really need to know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And if you guys want more tier lists, then let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this has been your brother Dash Smasher, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, lads. Peace out.